On today's to-do list, we gotta fill in all these little pieces that we cut out. From there, we will be welding a little bit more on the sides. Then we will be like seam sealing that, finishing it up, primering it all nice, and then we're gonna be laying that floor on it, which is against that wall, onto this, cutting it out nicer on the tubs. Once that's in and tacked in, then we're gonna be cutting it out so that this middle section that raises will be separate from the rest of the floor. Okay, so right now what we're doing is we made a cardboard template of the piece we want to cover up in the floor. We're transferring that onto the original floor that we cut out. We're going to make a left and a right, weld that in, seam seal it, and then move on.
On the beat.
So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna finish welding all these joints, smoothing those out, make it nice. And Silk is just over here grinding away at the blocks. Get it.
On the beat.
Alright guys, so quick update on what's going on right now. We just made these pieces. Thanks to James and Severian for coming out. Great ideas. What this is going to do is just going to extend the tub. It's just going to cover this empty area that we would have had, so no water gets in. This one just has to get grinded right there. And I just got to tack that up. As you can see, with something like this. From there, we're going to be seam sealing this, making all that nice. So not only is it going to look pretty from the top, but also the bottom is going to be really nice. So stay tuned, keep checking it out. A lot going on, but yeah, it's coming out. Alright guys, so we got the etch primer all laid down. All the pieces are made. It's all nicely capped off. Silk's just over there just grinding that off right now. And we're going to go ahead and just tape it all nice. And then from there we're just going to seam seal it, make it all nice and pretty.
Music on the beat, yo.
Alright guys, so as you can see, it's a bit tedious to tape it up, but this is the end result. Comes out really nice. So once this all gets bed lined, it's gonna look really nice. So still a lot more to do underneath the bed, but it's coming along. We got Picasso in the building today. James is here. Right now we're just making a template which we're going to be transferring onto the original bed floor for the Jeep. So we want to have our nice precise cuts. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Going to be a lot of tedious work, but we want to get it right. It's coming along.
Music on the beat, yo.
So right now what we're doing is we're just making the pieces that's just gonna finish off these little blank areas. So we save these from our floor that we cut out. It's gonna go something like this. We're gonna add like a nice rib and shoot back into the tub. You can see what James is doing over there. Very nice, very nice. And this is just gonna cap it off like that. Alright guys, so for the back wall and for right here, we decided to do this. So for the back wall, we're gonna have raised lettering and it's gonna say Gladiator. And then for the little ramp in the front, it's gonna say co-op-autobody.ca. So this one's gonna be raised. This one's gonna be recessed in. And once it goes for bed liner, it's gonna look like all OEM factory with that little special touch.
Almost cost a nice lens there, bro. You done with that or no?
That one's
All right, I'm gonna take the P out.
We're gonna go to the far O and then we're gonna come back.
Well, the eye is upside down.
Jack fell for that. He lost his D.
You're right.
That's like saying the straight lines backwards.
You want to wear thicker gloves?
To the G.
Is it the L?
Where are you going?
You take the L?
I'm gonna hold it in the center. Right here, I'm gonna hold it.
No, we take no L's.
Take no L's.
The L's is gonna fall down.
No L's.
He took a G.
Oh, got it. Remember, take no L's.
I don't know rights and chunks, but
After the D, he took no L's.
Kids, bro. Kids.
We have to grind the back in.
it's not gonna bust up.
Right? And then this all gets ground once it's in there.
Back in business, boys.
Oh my god, that milk.
Alright, so right now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and fill in all these. So, something like that. James is working on putting on these hooks. And then we got a guest appearance by Dwight. Alright guys, here we have it. The second part of the bed is done. So as you can see, we put the raised lettering on the back wall. And then recessed co-op.ca right here. We went ahead and we laid the floor down. We cut out the section that's going to be lifting up to display the air ride, to display the notch and all the axle fabrication, all the links. So from here, it's all going to be body worked. And then from there is going to be bed liner. And that's it. It's going to be a one-off. Special box for this. And big shout out to James, Harmeet and Suk, like always, for giving us the hand. But this came out really nice. Very happy with this. Has that OEM touch.